Let us continue with this chapter. Today we are going to learn provisions the Companies Act for the managing directors. All the powers for the management is empowered with the board of directors, but all the directors may not be able to come to the company every day. Besides this, they may be staying in different cities, or it is not possible for them to look after day-to-day problems. To solve this problem, board of directors appoints any one of them as managing director or manager to manage the daily affairs and to get the rules and regulation implemented. He has to execute the policies decided by the board of directors. Let us see to the meaning of it. According to the Companies Act, managing director is considered the key managerial personnel KMP and a full-time employee of the company. From the board of directors, any one director is appointed by the board of directors to manage the daily affairs of the company is called managing director MD. Appointment of managing director. Following are the provisions of Companies Act for the appointment of managing director. Article of association, agreement with the company, resolution passed in general meeting and in the meeting of board of directors. This is appointment of managing director can be done only by these procedure. Now only a living person can be appointed as managing director. A firm or any institution cannot be appointed as a managing director. According to Companies Act, managing director and manager cannot be appointed simultaneously. He can be appointed for 5 years at a time. Then the terms and the conditions will be decided in the meeting of board of directors. Appointment should be approved in the general meeting. Managing director cannot be reappointed before the expiry of the term. Now, if he is been appointed before the original term, then the approval of central government is required. Registrar of companies should be informed about the appointment of managing director within 50 days of appointment by filing the form MRI. Managing director can work in maximum 2 companies. For this, resolution is essential. Qualification of managing director. There is no specific provision in Companies Act for the qualification of managing director. A person appointed as managing director should be experienced, creative and technocrat. He should be subject expert and capable of taking proper decision in critical times. Disqualification are: age of the appointee managing director should not be less than 21 years and more than 70 years. He should not have been declared to be insolvent at any time. He should not have been suspended payment to his creditors. He is not qualified for an appointment if he has been convicted by a court of an offence for more than 6 months for breach of any prevailing laws in India. Remuneration. The remuneration payable to a full-time managing director is up to 5% of the net profit without taking consent of general meeting. The remuneration payable to part-time managing director should not be more than 1% of the net profit of the company. The remuneration payable to managing director shall be determined in accordance with the provision of Companies Act or Article of Association or the resolution passed in the meeting. When the remuneration is recovered, when company is required to restate its financial statement due to non-compliance with any recruitment as per Act, the company shall recover from managing director remuneration received in excess during that period. Now, when managing director is not compensated, managing director may be paid compensation for the termination of his office. Like this type of remuneration cannot be paid to other directors. So, managing director is not entitled to any compensation in case of his resignation or being found guilty in some legal proceeding, breach of trust, fraud, mismanagement of company, or if he provokes others to initiate and expedite the termination of his own office. Authority and responsibility of the managing director. So let us see what powers he has. Managing director enjoys highest power in company management. Therefore, he enjoys a special status. memorandum of association, article of association, and resolution passed in general meeting, and resolution of board of directors. Here managing director is empowered by. Thus managing director has wide power in the company. Hence he can manage the company very efficiently. A managing director utilizes his power under the supervision, direction, and control of board of directors. Managing director cannot sign or put a seal on any document without being assigned the power by the board of directors. Now the responsibility will be managing director is also a director. Therefore, all the duties of a director is applicable to managing director. Let us see the difference between managing director and director. First is appointment. Managing director is appointed by the board of director and they decide the term and condition, whereas director is appointed in the annual general meeting and there is no term and conditions. Now second is term. Managing director is appointed for 5 years, whereas director has to retire as per rotation. Third is position. Managing director is one of the directors. He executes day-to-day work, whereas director are elected by shareholders and they manage the company. Fourth is compulsion. Appointment of managing director is not compulsory. Appointment of director is compulsory. Fifth is function. Managing director carries on day-to-day administration. He has to execute policies of the board of directors. Whereas in the other director, board of directors does not carry out any day-to-day administration but decides the policies of management. Sixth is control. Managing director works under the control of board of directors, whereas board of directors work independently. Seventh is compensation. Managing director can be paid compensation or termination of his office, whereas director has no such rights to get compensation. Eighth is the number. A person can work as managing director in not more than 2 companies, whereas director can work maximum in 20 companies. Generally, one managing director is appointed in a company, whereas there may be at least 3 directors in public company and 2 in private company. Last point we have is retirement. Managing director retires after 5 years. He is eligible for reappointment, whereas director or the board of director, that is 1/3 of the 2/3 directors, retires by rotation every year. They are eligible for reappointment.